What's up you guys, this is Vincanity, and today I have a very special story that I want to share with you guys and gals that I think is gonna help everyone. As some of you might know, I've been dancing professionally since I was 18 years old. Now I am 30, meaning I've been dancing professionally for almost 12 years now. And in those 12 years, I've been very fortunate to stay healthy. I haven't suffered any big injuries where I had to go to the hospital and, stay there for a while, or, broken arm or anything crazy like that. Yes, I have had injuries. I have, had to go to a chiropractor. I have a guy that I go to pretty often for soft tissue manipulation. If I hurt a shoulder, if something's out of place, I go to them. But I never suffered a big injury where I was hospitalized. It wasn't until about 2 years ago when in the United States it became mandatory for everyone to have health insurance that I actually had health insurance. And I remember, going back through the years, people have constantly told me, hey Vince, you need to have health insurance. You're a professional dancer. What if you hurt yourself? Then you can't work, you can't do this, you can't do that. You're gonna be in debt. And at the time I had that macho man mentality of you know what, if I get hurt, I'll work through the pain, blah, blah, blah. But 2 years ago, it became mandatory, so I was like, all right, I'll get health insurance because it's mandatory. And even at that time, I still had that mentality of, I got health insurance, but I'm not gonna waste my time with it. I'll heal myself other ways. About 2 months ago, I had eaten dinner with some friends. I got home, it was kind of cold. I was shivering, I was feeling chilly. I threw some blankets on myself, I went to bed. And the next morning, I was dripping in sweat. My whole body was wet, my hair was wet, my clothes were wet. I had beads of sweat on my face, and at the same time I was shivering. Right away I knew something was wrong. I drank some water because I felt dehydrated. I took my temperature, and my temperature was actually kind of high, so I found a fever reducer to help control my fever, and it said that I needed to eat something, so my fiance went to go make me some food. I went out, I took one bite of the food, and right away I just felt like I was gonna throw up, so I kind of stood back a little bit. And within seconds, my eyes rolled back, my head tilted back, and I just started shaking, and I had a seizure. And for about 30 seconds, I don't remember a thing. I just remember waking up and just people around me asking, are you okay? What's happening? And they're just in shock. But me, I was just dazed and confused. I didn't even know what was going on. I was completely blank for that 30 seconds. We drive to the hospital. I told them I didn't want to go in an ambulance. We get to the hospital. They start running all these tests on me. They do a blood test. They do a urine test, a CAT scan, an EEG, all these kind of crazy tests. And basically because they thought I might have epilepsy. And what I was told about having epilepsy is if you have it, right away you are not allowed to drive anymore. They take away your driver's license. And that was actually pretty scary for me to hear, because if they take my license away, that means I pretty much can't work. I can't drive to the schools to teach. And in that condition, I probably would have a tough time teaching too. It was a pretty scary moment to me, because literally all these thoughts were flying through my head. I was like, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna make money? How am I gonna pay my rent? What am I gonna do? It was my passion was just taken from me in that instant. A couple weeks later, I got a letter in the mail, and it basically said that I was 100% okay, 100% healthy. They said they think it was just food poisoning that caused me to become dehydrated and caused me to have that seizure. So I was incredibly happy. I didn't really talk to much people about that experience. It was scary for me. When you feel like your passion is gonna be stripped from you, it's kind of hard to talk about. So I start flipping through the pages, and then I see the bill, and the bill is for $14,000. And then I look a little bit below that, and it says you owe $0 because it's covered by health insurance. Right then and there, I was just extremely grateful that I was forced to have health insurance, because if it was 2 years earlier, that would have been me $14,000 in debt. And for any of you out there that are artists, that are people, following your passion, you know that $14,000 is a lot to just be taken from me, especially for a 2-hour doctor visit. So the reason why I'm making this video is to just kind of bring awareness to, you know, not only taking care of ourselves, but also to have health insurance. You know, I'm not the only one out there with this same story. There's, you know, 1,000 other kids, 1,000 other b-boys with the same exact story. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you guys want to watch more videos or more dance tutorials, make sure you guys press subscribe, press the notification button, press like, share it with a friend, etc., etc. All right? You guys have a good day. Peace.